In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
So sorry about that. Whoops, hold on. There we go. That's the one I want. Sorry about that again. Okay, let's talk about a couple of things, a few things here. And this is before I'm going to start recording on all this because we don't want to put all that on the 24-hour channel. First off, event number one, and I'm going to get to the one I'll be at today in just a second, which this camera is a hint. And, I put it in the comments. But don't forget, LeCount, First Baptist of LeCount, Jimmy Houston, if you like fishing, he's going to be there. March 9th, 6 p.m. You can check him out, fbclecount.net. You know how to spell it. If you're not from here, it's LECOMPTE. But yeah, that's going to be a cool thing, and I'm sad we're missing that. We're going to be up in Seattle and Leavenworth, Washington, and all that stuff. Another one I wanted to mention is the Marshall Tucker Band. They're going to be here March 21st. You got to get out and get tickets for that, see that, and enjoy them. It's cool to have that kind of stuff around here. I love that we get good live music locally, and I think we should go out and support that. What do you think? Okay, well, one more thing, that Leesville thing, the Moonshine Festival, that is today. I'm going to be heading out there, get there around noon. There's a whole United Cajun Navy thing where they're going to have, let me see, they told me this morning, so let me make sure I'm not saying anything incorrect here. Says we don't have a booth, but we are bringing Black Betty, and Joey is bringing the RV. So they're going to bring they have all their big mobile units and stuff. And I think Black Betty's the big storm chasing thing and all that. It's going to be cool. Just come out and say hi to me and hopefully Reed Timmer. That's what I'm seeing. I think he's going to be there today. So don't come out there for me. Come out there for the real celebrity. All right. Leesville, it's 63. Of course, I'm going to use their camera today. Let's go ahead and start recording though. All right, Leesville, 63 degrees right now. Today's Country 105.7. I don't know if they'll be there, but if they are, I'm going to go say hi to them. That's where we have this camera posted up right out there. So that's what it's looking like. I pointed it toward the festival, but we can't see it because it's several miles away and it's, behind the trees. 59 here in Alexandria, dew point's 48. We have cars just a racing along. There's the UPS truck. They should be here pretty soon dropping off our stuff, which I have to organize before I go out and have some fun in Leesville. Now, it looks like weather's good today. So winter storm warnings if you're heading to Dalhart, Texas. If you want to cut through up here in northeast New Mexico, up near I think it's the Capulan Volcano. It's a really cool area to drive through. I'm telling you, from northwest Texas Panhandle, up into the front range of the Rockies there in northern New Mexico and Colorado, Raton past that area. It's beautiful, but don't do it right now. Winter storm warnings. And some pretty decent snow going on up here across the Midwest as well, but down here for us, nothing doing. Temperatures at 57. What do you think about this? I moved the Smoothie King logo because I don't know. I'm testing things out. I want to get people the maximum visibility. That might be a little bigger. Go to Smoothie King today and tell them you saw, me talking about him and get a smoothie. I think that's what we need to do. I love when you guys support the sponsors. I know I talk about that a lot, but, they keep the dream going here. Mid-20s on the wind gusts for today. That should keep your tree limbs pretty well intact. Maybe knock a few of them loose that were hanging there from the storms we had a few days ago. Overnight tonight, winds come down. These are the gusts. Again, this is not sustained, but gusts will be down lower, and you can see there is something going on up here as a front is settling in from the north. So day planner today, mostly cloudy, mid-70s for your temperatures out there. We're going to be in the mid-60s around 10 o'clock. And then, of course, we have our marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow. I think that the warm sector is going to get really suppressed down south. I'm not really concerned. There could be a little bit of a hail threat out of this, but this is not something that's pegging my freak out meter at all. So let's go ahead and take a look at the HRRR model, and you'll see why, exactly why here. Not much going on today. Today's great. Tomorrow, I know, Moonshine Festival Day 2 is going to be happening, but look at this. I mean, maybe some scattered showers, maybe a storm after everything kind of shuts down in the evening, but I'm not looking at anything big and crazy and widespread here. Of course, there is that low-end risk for severe weather, so, if you get a warning, you want to pay attention, and Tom will be here to cover that because I'm going to be somewhere up in the air above the Rocky Mountains and hopefully then landing safely in Seattle to hang out with the family for a week. Rainfall for the next week, it looks pretty tame here. We have that severe threat on Saturday, albeit very, very, very low. 90% chance of rain, 68 degrees. What's going to happen here is that cold front's going to kind of settle in, and I think over the northern half of the area, that's going to really suppress that severe threat. 56 on Sunday, a cool day there, and a quick warm-up behind that. Look at that by next Thursday. Ugh. We're up near 80. You know it's coming. I mean, we've been showing you the orange for days here. I'm heading to the blue. That's what I'm always aiming for. Get out to the blue, get away from the orange. It's going to be warmer than normal from March 15th to the 21st here. It's going to be cold out west. And what that means is you got a trough out here, ridge out here, and you can see that means pretty much drier conditions is what we're looking at on the whole. I think around next weekend, around Saturday, there is going to be the potential for some storms in the area, so that's something we'll be watching. I'll be flying back on that day, and if there's going to be some big severe weather outbreak, I'll be going insane and trying to figure out how to get here earlier. But that's what it looks like for right now. I don't see any severe weather outbreaks on the horizon, so that is the best news right there. And for us here locally, it looks like we are going to keep temperatures pretty well where they should be, although it warms up toward the end again, near 80 by next Thursday. I'm not a fan, but I know it's coming. I know we have summer on the way in, and you know me, I'm going to whine about it a lot. All right, guys, if you're going to be out in Leesville, come say hi to me at the United Cajun Navy booth, or if I'm walking around eating like a deep-fried moon pie or whatever they have out there. You never know what you're going to see at these festivals. They have interesting food. So have a wonderful Friday. Tomorrow, I leave at 6 a.m. That's when the flight leaves. Actually, let me stop this recording because now I'm in the blathering stage. I leave at 6 a.m. That means I leave the house at 3 a.m., so no update for me tomorrow morning. I'm going to probably just skip out on everything tomorrow, let Tom drive the truck here because we're going to be flying, traveling. Then when we land in Seattle after getting up at 3:30, we have to drive through the mountains 2.5 hours to Leavenworth, which is a beautiful little town. You have to Google that and check it out. A little Bavarian village out in the middle of nowhere. Let me look at the comments, see if I missed anything important here. Oh, 105.7 will be there? All right, sweet, cool. Nikki, you're going to cry? Oh, yeah, because of the heat. I know. You know me. You feel me. Yes, Miss Madeline, I will be in Washington, but today I'll be in your neighborhood. If you're at the Walmart, I'm going to probably stop by there. So I saw you there last time, so you never know. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great Friday. I will see you. Let's plan on Sunday afternoon, something like that. I'll probably be recording things for the 24-hour channel on the laptop to keep that flowing. But on the live stream stuff, you know how it gets when I'm out of town. Gets a little weird, but I have found new things, new ways to stream stuff and everything. So I'm hoping, you know, there's going to be hiccups, but I'm hoping that makes life easier eventually. Always a hiccup or two with Nick. That's the way it goes. Okay, have a great weekend. I will see you back in this chair in like 8 days, but until then, I'll be streaming randomly and updating that channel. I'll see ya.